My dad and I started talking again for like the first time in a long time over COVID. So,
wow.
Yeah, songs are great. They just kind of like help you work through, like kind of even before I feel it.
Did he talk about the song at all to you?
He was like, not initially, but then like around Grammy, he was like, hey, like that song that it's about me is nominated for a Grammy. And that's the first time we talked about it. So I was like, oh.
In 2016, I met Julian Baker, who took me on tour. I was going upstairs and she was coming downstairs, and we said, dude. And then we did a whole tour, and then we started a band. We got to play the Ryman in 2018 as our first show as Boy Genius.
And I like didn't know how, and I was super, super nervous. I actually asked Connor Oberst, and I was like, how do you scream? And he was like, what are you talking about? Like, you just do it. And I did it, and it's on the last song. It's just basically a metal song.
Okay, Phoebe, so you often wear a skeleton costume. Is this your way of appropriating dead culture?
I guess, kind of.
Would you like to apologize to the unliving?
Yeah, I apologize to everybody dead who I've offended by my skeleton and ghost costumes.
She also tears like Twitter haters to shreds. If a anonymous account hates you for saying something negative about me, it's a 95% chance it's my mother. It's great. I want to know how come I'm gay all the time. So that's fine, I think.
That is a big mood. That is a big
ones. Had a stress dream that my nudes leaked and woke up like, wait, real life is actually worse. You posted this on March 16th, 2020. Phoebe called me and was like, okay, bear with me. You're fired as leading lady of this music video. I have a better leading lady. And then she texted me a picture of a chihuahua. So that's how the news was delivered. She makes fun of me because I used to call her overly supportive. She was like, how is that possible? How is it possible I was overly
For a mother,
supportive?
yes. That's
yeah.
Nice.
Apparently, when I was a toddler, before I could even say words, my grandma told my mom that when I hummed, I sound like Bonnie Raitt. So if that is any indication about overly supportive, what I might have meant, it's that.
Bonnie would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Collab with Taylor. You got texted. She texted you. Who was the first person you texted or called after that happened?
Nobody. I didn't want to like jinx it. I was just like, I drafted like a million things and then like, you know, the right punctuation and the right amount of chill. Yeah, I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't tell anybody.
When you sing, I've been running around in circles, pretending to be myself, and then you say, drowning out the morning birds with the same 3 songs over and over. I'm like, was she watching me? How does she know?
Very early, but I think the first song I ever sang really was Puff the Magic Dragon.
Okay.
So there's that, yeah.
And I believe I read somewhere that you started writing at age 11. So at that point, what did you write about?
Ooh, I think I wrote my first ever song about my like best friend was moving schools. Okay. I think that's the first thing I wrote about, yeah. Yeah, it feels super weird. Grocery store is where I hang out. That's it. I have a pretty sizable record collection.
How many do you think you have?
Oh man. I went through a breakup like last year and he like stole all his records from me. So I have no idea now, but it's still huge. So I can't even do a guesstimate. It's like giant. Yeah.
Well, as of right now, your Facebook cover photo is a car with a bumper sticker that says sorta goth.
Yeah, you know, it's like sorta, like I can't really say goth because like I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't feel very goth, but I pretty much only wear black. Yeah, yeah.
That came out on my Elektra imprint. So
Well, that's okay, because they sent me a fucking, when I was like 19 years old, Elektra Records sent me a $10,000 360 deal. So I think we're cool to talk shit on Elektra.
Listen, we had a good run with Elektra, and like